Question 1. At what age are men most at risk from sleep-related vehicle incidents, SRVIs? A. 30 years and under. B. 31 to 45 years. C. 46 to 59 years. D. 60 years and over. The correct answer is A. 30 years and under. Question 2. What should you try to do when your vehicle has a front tire blow out? A. Hold the steering wheel firmly and slow down gradually. B. Steer to the right-hand side and brake firmly. C. Don't use your brakes under any circumstances. D. Brake hard and steer towards the affected side. The correct answer is A. Hold the steering wheel firmly and slow down gradually. Question 3. When can you drive without wearing a seat belt? A. When you hold a medical exemption certificate. B. When the seat belt is too large for your use. C. When you're driving on a motorway. D. When the speed limit is 30 miles per hour or less. The correct answer is A. When you hold a medical exemption certificate. Question 4. How will your body clock affect your driving between midnight and 6 a.m.? A. You're more likely to fall asleep at the wheel. B. You're more likely to feel road rage. C. You're more likely to break the speed limit. D. You're more likely to drive too close to the vehicle in front. The correct answer is A. You're more likely to fall asleep at the wheel. Question 5. What's provided specifically to protect you against neck and whiplash injuries? A. An air-sprung seat. B. Anti-lock brakes. C. A collapsible steering wheel. D. A head restraint. The correct answer is D. A head restraint. Question 6. What should you do when you overtake a cyclist on a two-way road? A. Pass closely, staying about 1 meter, 3 feet 3 inches, from the curb. B. Go past quickly and move back to the left sharply. C. Leave plenty of room and check your near side mirror, before returning to the left. D. Give a right turn signal after you've moved out to overtake. The correct answer is C. Leave plenty of room and check your near side mirror, before returning to the left. Question 7. Your lorry has a curtain-sided body. Your route will take you over several high-level bridges. Why should you check the weather forecast before starting your journey? A. Rain can make crossing bridges very difficult for large vehicles. B. In hot weather, the bridges might be closed to heavy traffic. C. You won't be able to cross the bridges if it's frosty. D. High-level bridges may be closed to certain vehicles in windy weather. The correct answer is D. High-level bridges may be closed to certain vehicles in windy weather. Question 8. What should you do when you want to join a motorway where traffic is flowing freely? A. Keep to a low speed until you see a gap on the motorway. B. Build up your speed on the slip road before joining the motorway. C. Stop at the start of the slip road and move off when you see a gap. D. Use the hard shoulder, if necessary, to build up speed. The correct answer is B. Build up your speed on the slip road before joining the motorway. Question 9. What should you do before driving high-sided lorry in windy weather? A. Check your wind deflector. B. Check your spray suppression equipment. C. Plan your route in advance. D. Only half-load lorry. The correct answer is C. Plan your route in advance. Question 10. You're overtaking a lorry. What should you do if you start to lose speed due to an uphill gradient? A. Continue at the same speed and in the same position. B. Try to force the vehicle you were overtaking to drop back. C. Try to force the vehicle you were overtaking to speed up. D. Ease off and drop behind the vehicle you were trying to overtake. The correct answer is D. Ease off and drop behind the vehicle you were trying to overtake. Question 11. How could you reduce the problems caused by a strong side wind when driving an empty curtain-sided vehicle on an exposed bridge? A. Tie one curtain open and lock open the rear doors. B. Leave both curtains closed. C. Tie both curtains open. D. Tie open the curtain on the side the wind's blowing from. The correct answer is C. Tie both curtains open. Question 12. When is a high-sided vehicle most affected by side wind? A. When it's stationary. B. When it's traveling loaded. C. When it's being reversed. D. When it's traveling empty. The correct answer is D. When it's traveling empty. Question 13. You're driving an empty curtain-sided vehicle. Why might you consider tying the curtains open? A. To use less fuel. B. It's a legal requirement. C. To prevent the curtains from tearing. D. To reduce the effective side. The correct answer is D. To reduce the effective side. Question 14. You're driving a lorry towards a high bridge on a windy day. What should you expect? A. Changed weight limits. B. No results for lorries. C. Minimum speed limits. D. Lane closures. The correct answer is D. Lane closures. Question 15. Which of these vehicles is most at risk from strong side wind? A. A laden lorry with box body. B. An unladen lorry with box body. C. An unladen lorry with platform body. D. A laden lorry with platform body. The correct answer is B. An unladen lorry with box body. Question 16. In strong winds, an overtaking lorry can cause additional air turbulence that can affect other road users. Which vehicle is most at risk from this turbulence? A. A car. B. A delivery van. C. A motorcycle. D. A coach. The correct answer is C. A motorcycle. Question 17. Which vehicle is most at risk in windy conditions? A. High-sided lorry. B. Saloon car. C. Tractor unit. D. Single-deck bus. The correct answer is A. High-sided lorry. Question 18. When are air deflectors most effective? A. When there's a side wind. B. When there's a headwind. C. When reversing. D. When there's a strong tailwind. The correct answer is B. When there's a headwind. Question 19. You're driving your lorry on the motorway. What should you do when visibility is reduced by heavy rain and spray? A. Maintain a constant speed. B. Use main beam headlights. C. Double your dry weather separation distance. D. Stay in the left-hand lane. The correct answer is C. Double your dry weather separation distance. Question 20. What should you do before driving your lorry away from a wet construction site at the side of a motorway? A. Turn on your amber beacon. B. Drain the air tanks. C. Hose down the wheels. D. Set your tachograph to other work. The correct answer is C. Hose down the wheels. Question 21. You're driving a lorry from a wet construction site onto a motorway. Why must you take extra precautions before leaving the site? A. Your view from the cab will be obscured by plant machinery. B. It's an offense to emerge from a works site onto a motorway. C. Your lorry's spray suppression equipment will be inoperative. D. It's an offense to deposit mud on a road. The correct answer is D. It's an offense to deposit mud on a road. Question 22. What ground conditions are suitable for a tipper lorry to tip its load? A. Soft and level. B. Soft and downhill. C. Solid and uphill. D. Solid and level. The correct answer is A. Soft and level. Question 23. You're driving a lorry of more than 7.5 tons maximum authorized mass along a motorway. When can you use the right-hand lane to overtake? A. When the motorway has 2 lines. B. When the motorway has 3 lines. C. When there's a 50 miles per hour speed limit. D. When there's a 40 miles per hour speed limit. The correct answer is A. When the motorway has 2 lines. Question 24. You're driving on a motorway. You look in your mirrors and see smoke coming from your rear tires. What should you do? A. Reduce speed for the rest of your journey. B. Drive on the hard shoulder until the smoke stops. C. Stop as soon as it's safe to do so. D. Ignore it, this is normal when driving at speed. The correct answer is C. Stop as soon as it's safe to do so. Question 25. You're on a wet, level road, driving at 50 miles per hour. What's the minimum time gap you should leave between your vehicle and the one in front? A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. D. 4 seconds. The correct answer is D. 4 seconds. Question 26. You're driving an articulated lorry on a 3-lane motorway. When can you drive in the right-hand lane? A. When overtaking a slow-moving car in the middle lane. B. When the escort vehicle of an oversized load signals you to pass. C. If no speed limiter is fitted to your lorry. D. If your lorry is unladen. The correct answer is B. When the escort vehicle of an oversized load signals you to pass. Question 27. You're driving on a motorway and it's raining heavily. What should you do when spray is causing poor visibility? A. Use dipped headlights. B. Use side lights only. C. Remove spray suppression equipment. D. Use the 2-second rule. The correct answer is A. Use dipped headlights. Question 28. What might happen if using the brakes continuously causes them to overheat? A. The brakes will work better. B. The brakes will be less effective. C. The brake pedal will become stiff. D. The air pressure will increase. The correct answer is B. The brakes will be less effective. Question 29. What do you need to be careful of when you're driving in high winds? A. Fallen trees. B. Poor visibility. C. A risk of grounding. D. Steep gradients. The correct answer is A. Fallen trees. Question 30. What do you need to be aware of when you drive over an exposed suspension bridge? A. The swaying of the bridge. B. The width of the lanes. C. The effect of strong side wind. D. The overhanging bridge cables. The correct answer is C. The effect of strong side wind. Question 31. You're driving through the night. What could it mean if your steering feels lighter than normal? A. Your tires are losing pressure. B. There's a leak in the power steering pump. C. There's ice or frost on the road. D. There isn't enough tread on your tires. The correct answer is C. There's ice or frost on the road. Question 32. You're in the center lane of a motorway, overtaking another vehicle. What should you do before returning to the left-hand lane? A. Signal left, then check your mirror. B. Wait for the other driver to flash their headlights. C. Check ahead and then your near side mirror. D. Check behind for fast traffic in the right-hand lane. The correct answer is C. Check ahead and then your near side mirror. Question 33. What should you do as you approach a zebra crossing? A. Stop before the zigzag lines. B. Wave pedestrians across the road. C. Sound the horn and flash headlights. D. Be prepared to stop in good time. The correct answer is D. Be prepared to stop in good time. Question 34. You're driving a high-sided vehicle on a motorway. You should anticipate the effects of side wind. When is this most likely to happen? A. When passing signs. B. On exposed sections. C. In contraflow systems. D. In service areas. The correct answer is B. On exposed sections. Question 35. You're driving a high-sided vehicle in very windy conditions. Where should you avoid traveling? N. A. Across suspension bridges. B. Up steep hills. C. Along country lanes. D. Through road tunnels. The correct answer is A. Across suspension bridges. Question 36. You're driving in heavy rain. What should you do if your steering suddenly feels very light? A. Brake very sharply. B. Steer towards the center line. C. Ease off the accelerator. D. Increase your speed. The correct answer is C. Ease off the accelerator. Question 37. Why should you be especially aware of parked cars when you're driving at night? A. There are more of them. B. They're more likely to move off. C. The drivers may be drunk. D. They can park without lights. The correct answer is D. They can park without lights. Question 38. You're waiting at a T-junction. What should you do if you see a vehicle is coming from the right, with its left indicator flashing? A. Move out and accelerate hard. B. Wait until the vehicle starts to turn in. C. Pull out before the vehicle reaches the junction. D. Move out slowly. The correct answer is B. Wait until the vehicle starts to turn in. Question 39. You have stopped in an emergency area. What must you do before you rejoin the carriageway? A. Use the emergency telephone. B. Give an arm signal as you are moving off. C. Switch on your vehicle's headlights. D. Move away with your hazard lights on. The correct answer is A. Use the emergency telephone. Question 40. You're driving along a motorway and see this sign. What does it mean? A. There's a steep downhill section ahead. B. Only lorries and buses are allowed to use that lane. C. Vehicles fitted with speed limiters must use that lane. D. There's a long uphill gradient ahead. The correct answer is D. There's a long uphill gradient ahead. Question 41. You're about to pass this car. What's the main hazard you should be aware of? A. Windscreen. B. The driver's door may suddenly open. C. Its alarm may be activated. D. The narrow pavement on the right. The correct answer is B. The driver's door may suddenly open. Question 42. What should you do when you park your vehicle on a two-way road at night? A. Use the parking lights. B. Switch off all lights. C. Put a traffic cone behind your vehicle. D. Park underneath a street lamp. The correct answer is A. Use the parking lights. Question 43. When would weight transference be most likely to occur? A. When you're reversing. B. When you're loading. C. When you're overtaking. D. When you're cornering. The correct answer is D. When you're cornering. Question 44. How will gravity affect a laden vehicle going downhill? A. The vehicle will use more fuel. B. Stopping distances will be decreased. C. More braking effort will be required. D. The load will be more stable. The correct answer is C. More braking effort will be required. Question 45. When do long vehicles sometimes need to straddle lanes? A. When turning at tight junctions. B. When traveling empty. C. When driving on motorways. D. When coming to contraflow systems. The correct answer is A. When turning at tight junctions. Question 46. What should you do when you drive in windy weather? A. Maintain a constant speed in exposed areas. B. Anticipate how the weather may affect other road users. C. Always keep to your intended route. D. Stay close to smaller or vulnerable vehicles as you overtake them. The correct answer is B. Anticipate how the weather may affect other road users. Question 47. High-sided vehicles can be affected by side wind. On which type of road is this most likely? A. Narrow country lanes. B. Open roads. C. Slip roads. D. Motorway underpasses. The correct answer is B. Open roads. Question 48. Where would you anticipate problems when you're driving a high-sided vehicle on a windy day? A. In road tunnels. B. On high-level roads. C. In dead ground. D. On ring roads. The correct answer is B. On high-level roads. Question 49. Which vehicle is least likely to be affected by high wind? A. B. C. D. The correct answer is B. Question 50. What's buffer line? A. A safety lane for vehicles blown off course. B. A lane for overtaking safely. C. A lane to park in until the wind drops. D. The only lane to be used in high winds. The correct answer is A. A safety lane for vehicles blown off course.